am here to talk about your exercise and actually how to create results. I am sure if you've tuned into this, you're thinking, I'm putting time and energy into exercise, which is really great. And I absolutely want to congratulate you for that. But the likelihood is, I guarantee you're probably a very busy person. I tend to naturally always connect with very busy women. I guess I'm a busy woman myself, and I like to commit to lots of different things, and I have lots going on in my life. And it's the same for a lot of the women that me and my team serve and support. And if you're already busy, my big question to you today is every element and ounce of your time needs to go into things that really work for you. And I don't want you to have to invest any of your time that is minimal outside of all the things you already commit to into things that really don't actually work. So I know that we are led to believe that exercise and moving our body and eating less creates an amazing creates amazing success across your body transformation. And to some degree, that is true. But I'm also going to share a different insight with you today, something that I want you to think about if you are feeling stuck and nothing is working. Perhaps you are doing a bit of exercise, but you're just not seeing your body change. So, in regards to female physiology and exercise, there is a smart way to utilize exercise to create amazing success with your body transformation. There is a really, really smart way to do this. And actually, when it comes to creating success, sometimes exercise is the first thing you go to. But actually, exercises should be something that we address and implement further down the line. And before we look at your exercise and how we need you to move your body, there are a few really important variables that we have to study, understand, and structure first. And one of those would be what is going in here. Okay. What I want to ask you is when you move your body and you exercise, especially if you're signing up to fairly high intensity forms of exercise, or you're asking a lot from your body in regards to energy expenditure, this can actually be stressful on the body and your immune system. Now, if you are doing that and you don't have a solid foundation with your relationship with food, then it's going to be quite stressful for your body. So, the first point of call is to really create a forever structure with food where you feel in control, you feel empowered, you enjoy what you're eating, and you know that you are giving your body what it needs to create amazing success with your weight loss journey. That is then the moment when we can plop on top the exercise variable and making sure it's the right type of exercise and it's the right frequency for you and the right intensity. And that's when we can start to really build up and create some amazing success. But would you expect your car to drive you 100 miles down the road, and perhaps your car's a petrol car and you filled it up with diesel? You're not going to get very far, and it's going to be an absolute disaster, and it's going to cost you a lot of money, and you're going to be on the side of the road and you're going to feel stuck. It's exactly the same principle. You commit to exercise, you think it's going to really drive towards your body transformation success, and perhaps you make a few little tweaks to your food, and you try to apply a healthy structure to some degree. But like you keep going to these exercise sessions, but nothing's really changing, and maybe you actually do feel even more fatigued. If that's the case, I can totally understand if you've put that exercise on top of a lack of a foundation around your food. And I think, well, for me personally, when I was a bigger person, it was easier for me to jump into exercise than address my relationship with food. It was easier for me to commit to moving my body. It was still painful. I still felt that quite difficult. I felt, absolutely lost in the gym at the beginning. But it was easier to do that than actually address my family size galaxy bars and my behaviors around food when I was happy and when I was sad. And what that meant was I was doing all this exercise, but the food was so turbulent that I was just stressing my body out. And then my hormones acted as little clamps onto my fat cells. And I literally was not losing weight, and it all felt very frustrating, and nothing was really changing for me. So The key here is to look at this as building blocks. If you want to be here at creating amazing success that's sustainable for you, there are a few building blocks that we have to think about to get you there. And exercise is like up here. You know, it's in the middle here or slightly higher than the middle. And there's all these variables below that need to be in place and functioning and running smoothly to enable exercise to actually be an asset to you through your body transformation goal. So key pieces to look at would be hormone function, sleep quality, behaviors around food, exercise. There is so many variables that need to be considered for you to be able to really start seeing some results that feel healthy as well and feel sustainable, you know, creating success through your body image where you're still eating a fulfilling amount of food. That's what we want. We should never be creating success, living off a lettuce leaf and selling our soul to exercise, because it will never be sustainable. And in my opinion, it can compromise your health to some degree, and cause further issue through your hormone function. So it's about creating these steps and making sure that we are considering you as a holistic person and really focusing on what's going to create the forever change for you. I just don't understand why. Well, I do understand because I did it for so many years. So that's actually not right. But I get frustrated when I connect with women that have been stuck for so long, because perhaps they've been told to sign up to loads of exercise classes or whatever that might be, but actually that isn't the areas that they really need to address and identify and create some success around. It's the food piece. It's the being kinder to themselves. It's actually learning what rest and recovery is. It's actually exercising more. It's actually eating more. It's all these things that go completely against what they've been doing for 10 or 15 years. But there is a way to be able to transition and create amazing success in a really healthy, sustainable way. And I don't want women to have to diet every year. I want you to be able to get to a place where you are confident with your body and you can have a wardrobe full of clothes that you just have an amazing relationship with because they fit you all year. They're not haunting you in your wardrobe. You just have a lovely wardrobe that you love. You know how to dress your body. You know how to eat in a balanced way. You don't have to miss out on champagne with your friends or the birthday cake at your child's birthday. You can incorporate all of that and you just know how to manage that routine. Like, we should not be here dieting every year. We should be able to create an amazing success with your body transformation and be able to fully sustain it. And you deserve to feel that, absolutely. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming and so much conflicting advice, and it's hard to know where to start and what area to focus on. So if you're unsure on how to map out that food piece, how to really work out what's going to work for you and your hormone function, and perhaps you are doing a bit of exercise, but it's not really working, and you really want things to start working, and that time you're putting into exercise to actually pay off, I absolutely understand. And if you're unsure about how to really create this forever moving toolkit that actually really works for you and creates sustainable success, this is absolutely an area me and the team can support you with once we've been able to get to know you and really understand what you need and your unique goals. So if that is something that you would love to be able to explore and have some support with from a team that really understand women's female physiology, and we really understand how to create sustainable change, not just one-hit wonders. We're not here for that. So if you want a team to be able to support you with that, send me the word confident, my favorite word. Send me the word confident in my inbox, and I would love to understand a bit more around your goals and around where you've been stuck. And then I can give you some insight as to how we can best support you. So if you sat here today and you're like, I need this and I really want to create a forever change and I want my time to go into creating something that's really going to serve me long term, send me the word confident and let's see what I can really support you with moving forward. I hope this has been some valuable insight for you, and let's absolutely move forward with sustainable forever change.